This tutorial focuses on how to build a checklist in the Multifamily Customer Portal. Topics include how to build a pre-application checklist, how to build an intent to apply checklist, how to build an application checklist, and how to modify an existing checklist. Note, in order to view and work on a project in the portal, you must have a user account and be assigned to the project. If you or your organization have not requested a portal user account yet, refer to the Setting Up or Changing User Accounts tutorial. Before watching this video, Minnesota Housing recommends you view the Getting Started, Activating Accounts, Logging In, and Navigating the Portal in the Working on Individual Project tutorials. To log into the portal, go to mnhousing.force/multifamilyportal. Portal terminology will be highlighted throughout the tutorial. Refer to Appendix C in the Multifamily Customer Portal User Guide for a complete list of portal terms. A link to the user guide can be found at the bottom of the Funding Round tab. To work on a particular project, go to the Projects tab. You'll need to click the project name in the Project Name column. You may need to change the view to All Projects if you have not recently viewed the project. In this case, I have, so I'll click on the name. Note that a project is an application for funding. It is identified by the M number. Each project has a page where customers can view and manage project-specific documentation and communication. On the project page, scroll down to the Project Phases section. The Project Phases displays a checklist for each phase within a given funding round. The portal enables you to set up a customized pre-application, intent to apply, and application checklist based on the characteristics of your project. The process is essentially the same for all three phases. To build the pre-application checklist, click the link to View Pre-Application Checklist. Note at the top, you can opt out of the phase if it does not apply to you. Select the characteristics that apply to your project by checking the relevant boxes. Note, in some funding rounds, there is only one characteristic available and is automatically selected. Once you've checked all of the characteristics that apply, click Create Checklist, and you'll be brought to your customized checklist on the View Checklist tab. And now you can see your checklist for the pre-application. To build the Intent to Apply checklist, return to the project by clicking on the name of the project at the top of the screen. Scroll down to the Project Phases section. Click the link to View Application Checklist. You will be taken to the page where you can create your checklist. For the Intent to Apply, the common Intent to Apply forms are automatically selected, so you only need to choose from the Appraisal Needed New Construction or Appraisal Needed Rehabilitation boxes if a Minnesota Housing Ordered Appraisal is required. You can hover over the question mark icon to view help text about these options and exemption criteria. Once you check the relevant boxes, click Create Checklist, and you will be brought to your customized checklist on the View Checklist tab. And now you can see your checklist for the Intent to Apply. To build the application checklist, return to the project by clicking on the name of the project at the top of the screen and scroll down to the project phases. Click the link View Application Checklist. You will be then taken to the page where you can create your application checklist. Select the characteristics that apply to your project. You will see this list has more choices than the pre-application and Intent to Apply. Again, you can hover over the question mark icon to view help text about these options and exemption criteria. In this case, the project includes new construction, tax credits, a first mortgage from an outside lender, and has units that are set aside for permanent supportive housing. In some funding rounds, you may see a section at the bottom of the page where you can select the subphase. Select the subphase shown in order for the checklist to populate accurately. Once you've checked the relevant boxes, click Create Checklist, and you will be brought to your customized checklist on the View Checklist tab. To modify an existing checklist, click the Build Checklist tab. Select or deselect the characteristic you wish to change, and click Create. A window will appear asking you if you wish to modify the checklist. Any changes you have already made to the checklist will be retained, including all files that were uploaded. Select Continue, and you will be brought to your modified checklist on the View Checklist tab. For more information, including how to manage your pre-application Intend to Apply and application checklist, check out our other tutorials. Find Multifamily Customer Portal resources on the quick links at mnhousing.gov. This concludes the How to Build a Checklist tutorial. Contact mhfa.app@state.mn.us with questions.